Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing like a multi-completion review and putting these little pictures away in this little photo album I got from the Dollar Tree. So, once upon a time, I don't know, I did order the lifetime, I don't know, membership, I guess, to the Stitch Patterns and on Etsy and to get all of their cross stitch patterns. And so I did pay $34.98. That's including the tax and stuff at the time in January 2023. And I have completed at least 12 because I was going to put 12 into here. So I thought, hey, I've completed 12 already, so I'll do my review of these. So, excuse me. So this was the first one I did. This is the cross stitch pattern. I did this, I think, in a whip and chat, and you know, there's the colors, and okay, so this one had 16 colors. I used my stash drills, and this took me 1 hour and 26 minutes to complete. I did replace, so since I was using my stash drills, if I didn't have enough of the color DMC, I would replace it with something. So like this one, I replaced with 317 with 3768. I used the AB for 3853. 9 is not normally a DMC for diamond painting drills, so I looked up a substitute and I used 839, and I must not have enough 168, so I used 415. So even with all of those substitutions, here is my finish here. Yes, it does not have the lines here, but I think even without all the lines, it did turn out really nice. Yes, you could see some gapping, you know. That's what happens when you kind of use your stash drills and things like that, is they might not all be uniform in size, but it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. I think it looks pretty decent here. So there's the first one there. Let's move stuff out of the way. I already have the stuff I'm going to use to put this together. So let's see the next one. I didn't do them all at once, so I'm like, I should have probably taken them out of my journal so that it would be faster for me to find it. Okay, here I found them. The next one is this one here. This is the Chicago one. Let's see. This one had 15 colors, and like the other one, I did use my spare drills, and this took me 1 hour and 6 minutes to complete. It looks like I didn't have to replace much. I did replace some, but not all. Like I used some gold drills around here. I'm not sure if you could see it. I could see it in person, but crystal rhinestones sometimes have a hard time showing up on camera. So I have like gold drills here. The Chicago is in yellow crystal rhinestones, and then I have some clear crystal rhinestones up there. But yeah, I'm looking at it on camera and I'm like, I don't know if it's showing up as well. But there is crystal rhinestones, and I could see it in person because I thought, hey, it's a sign. So this one, I think this one had less back stitching, so it actually looks pretty good if you could see the Chicago, because the lighting. So I printed this one on transparency paper, and then I decided I don't need to do the transparency paper, so I started printing it on cardstock here. So that's the next one. Yes, I did do the next one right away. So, oh, I'm missing number 5. I'm missing one. No. Okay, what's number 5? I used 168. Okay. Which one does it look like I used? I have a couple shades. I think I used this one. Well, oh, I got one out. There you go. All right. Right, so after noticing I lost one, see, this is why I kind of wanted to put it away already, because I was kind of just shoving these all into a bag. Like I have all my patterns just in like this one, like this bag here. And I was like, I need to put it away, otherwise I'm going to get that thing where, hey, look, something's missing. So yeah, this one here, this is the London one here. This one had 12 colors, and I did replace these. It looks like I had pretty much everything except, I had to replace the DMCs that are not in diamond painting land here. And I was not able to write the telephone, but I used some crystal rhinestones there, and then I used some black ABs there, and I think for the clock, I used some white ABs. So then this one here, this one's actually smaller than everything else. I didn't really realize it, but I was like, hey, look, it's smaller, whatever. So this one's actually only, instead of a 9 by 12, it's a 7.7 times 9.25 centimeter. This one had 13 colors, and this took me 55 minutes to complete. Looks like I did replace 917 with an AB. Otherwise, it seems like I had everything. I wasn't able to do this stitching here. There's some stitching there, but I think it still looks okay. I did replace the cross with some white ABs, but now it's like, I don't know if it's showing up as well. Maybe I should have used a different color. Oh, and then I put some crystal rhinestones in the window here. And then I think one of the pinks, I did a AB. So I think this one turned out okay. I don't have like the black outlines, but right, so this one I did in a whip and chat, and I forgot to press my timer, so that's why I don't have a timer. So yeah, it looks like I did do a whole bunch of replacements, 30 with 793, 758 with 754. I used crystal rhinestones for that one. I did 758 for that one, and I did a crystal rhinestone for that one. So yeah, when you are doing this with your stash drills, there's no guarantee you're going to have all the colors, but with these being relatively simple images, it was okay to replace the colors. This one had 14 colors. And so here it is. Oh yeah, I think this was one of those ones. I think this is the one that I accidentally put the wrong gradient, so I kind of had to redo the gradient a little bit. But I think this one turned out relatively nice here. Used some crystal rhinestones for here and there. But I've been having a lot of fun doing these cross-stitch patterns. I think I just like the idea of using my spare drills. So I think I need to go with my next journal. Okay, next journal. Here, so this one is supposed to be Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Germany. I think, I just looked it up, so I could be wrong. So this one, it looks like I only replaced 3047. This one had 14 colors. And this one had a little bit more stitching. As you can see, there's some lines there that I was not able to put in, but I think I still get some of the gist of it here. And then this one is supposed to be Chichen Itza Pyramid in Mexico. I actually think this one turned out really nice. There is supposed to be a little bit of stitching on there, but not too much. So that's why I thought it turned out. I think it turned out, like you can see, it's a pyramid there. This one had 15 colors. It looks like I only had to do one substitution, so I had pretty much everything. Oh, I did write a comment here that 948 and 3774 these two were too similar. So I must have done, I think it's actually this color here. These two colors here, I put in that they were too similar, so I couldn't really see the difference in the color, but it still looks nice here. There you go. Okay, next one here. This one is supposed to be Bruges. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Belgium here. This one had 17 colors. I did add some rhinestones. Looks like I only had to replace that one, and I put that one as an AB. Yeah, and I was not able to do the stitch on the bridge, but I think you could still get the gist of the picture here. I did replace all the windows and things with, it looks like silver drills and rhinestones. And I had an AB in the, I guess those are trees there. So I think that one turned out nice too. But I mean, I'm just doing these for fun. If it turns out nice, it turns out nice. But I really am enjoying doing the things with my spare drills. I think that was my main thing. I just really enjoyed having to being able to use my spare drills. So next one, here's the Eiffel Tower. Looks like this one had 15 colors. I did replace that one with an AB and that one with another AB, but it's not like the same AB. 23 with 819, and then I replaced this one with an AB. Oh, that one says AB 37. I think that's the Dreamer Designs numbering system. And then I think I put in this one over here because I didn't replace all of them with that AB. Sometimes when I don't replace it all, I would put it over on the other side there. So yeah, here it is. I didn't get to be able to do those extra lines, but I think you actually could see it. I did, like, the whole Eiffel Tower is AB drills, so it's a little blingy. There's actually two colors, I think, in here. This is supposed to be a darker color than that. Sometimes when it's an AB, you don't get as much of a contrast in the color. And then one of the yellows is an AB. You don't get as much of a contrast in color, but hey, look, you could see that the tower is shining. And that's what I wanted to do there. It's a good thing I did a whole bunch of these in a row. So this time, this one I printed on regular paper and then I laminated it. So what I ended up doing is, like, the paper, I would put two sheets of paper together like that, put it through the lamination thing so it's only laminated on one side. And I think this is how I'm going to go forward. I like the cardstock, for whatever reason, I just like it better with this kind of material on top. So, and I want the picture to be a little bit flexible while the cardstock is not as flexible. But yeah, I don't know. So this is supposed to be the Burj Al Arab Hotel in the United Arab Emirates. Here, this one had 12 colors. It looks like I had to do a lot of substitutions. Yeah, I ended up doing a lot of substitutions. And I think, even though I didn't do the lines here, I think it turned out really nice. I decided to, I don't even know if they're windows. I should have looked up the real picture, but I did look up the actual picture because I think all of this said was it's the Arab Emirates. So I did look up what this is, and that's where I found that this is the Burj Al Arab Hotel. So in UAE. So I thought it turned out nice here, even though I didn't do all the black lines there. All right. And then this one is supposed to be Disneyland. So this is all the little, like, back stitch here. I did kind of freestyle that thing with the black drills. I think I did an okay job. yeah, I did, like I said, I had to freestyle the lines, and I think I did an okay job. So I might do that in the future if the lines, like, so this one, it kind of worked because the lines were more spread out. This one, I would be kind of concerned because there's only like yay amount of space to do all those lines. So yeah, I think I did a relatively good job doing the lines for this one. So I think this was supposed to, they called this California, I think, which, okay, so I guess like, okay, this is, I guess, Disneyland in Anaheim. Um, so there's the Mickey. It's been a while since I've been to Disneyland. Is there like a Ferris wheel that has Mickey like this? Maybe this is the Ferris wheel. I did add like a pink AB in here, and then I used crystal rhinestones there. And so this thing had 13 colors. I did replace D. So this must be that color with the crystal rhinestone, and then 23 with an AB here. And then I added the black circles. So yeah, I think this one turned out really cute. And a lot of these are actually pictures that got added after I got the lifetime membership, so that was kind of nice. So here, this one is Amsterdam, Netherlands. So this one had 14 colors. I did use crystal rhinestones for that. 3865 I used crystal rhinestones, and 907 I used an AB. So it must have had all the other colors. So yeah, I added a green AB, and then all the windows. Ooh, I'm missing one. Missing another one. 8. Okay. I'm pretty sure must have used my clear crystal rhinestone here. There you go. See, this is why I said I wanted to put this into the thing already, because, you know, unless I go seal this suckers. But I don't seal most of my diamond paintings. So I'm trying to like move it so that you can see the crystal rhinestones, because like sometimes when it's dead on like that, I don't know if you can, the crystal rhinestones shine in a weird way. So like I like using the crystal rhinestones for windows, because they just kind of shine differently. But yeah, I think this one, I'm not sure. I'm guessing this is some sort of normal buildings you see in Amsterdam. So yeah, there is 12 of the patterns that I've done from the Stitch Patterns. I had a lot of fun doing these, and I didn't, other than me buying the patterns, all the drills in here were in my stash. So which means I just have too many drills, right? All right, so wait, am I going to put it in there backwards, or, because I have a tendency to put things in the oldest one in the back, but I think I might do these might just do put the oldest one on the top. Let's just do that. There you go. So I'm going to use this. I got from the Dollar Tree. There is like 12 sleeves, but you could put 24 pictures. But when you put diamond paintings in there, it bulges. So I decided to just use one picture per sleeve. I don't know yet what I'm going to put in this front thing. So I'll probably think about that the next time I do one of these. I did cut up some construction paper to the right size. I did mess up a little bit on here, so I'm a little bit shorter on the other ones, but that's okay. That's okay. So Amsterdam here. So I'm going to, yes, I know my ruler is probably overkill for it. I could probably just use the smaller ruler, right? Or I could just cut it. But I thought this would still be easier than using scissors. And so cut that out. I do have this. And let me get my double-sided tape. Some double-sided tape here. And I also printed out some labels here. I just typed it. So let's see. If I do like that, and then there should be enough space for the label at the bottom. Yeah, I think that will work. It's not as flexible as normal diamond paintings. So I might just have to, because I have this on cardstock, it's not as flexible. So I'll just have to hope I get it in on the first try. Because it's on paper. I don't know how well the okay, let's hope I can center things relatively well. There. I think that looks nice. Okay, and then put this. Oh, I think, oh, that actually looks pretty nice there. So 4x6, next one, the Disneyland one. You could, like I said, you could probably just use scissors, but this is faster. I think. There. Next sheet of paper here. I could probably just use glue instead of the double-sided tape. Glue is messier. Yeah, it's a little bit more flexible, not using the cardstock. So it is a little easier to place it and then take off the but it's not that straight. It's a little bit, this side is a little bit less. Oops. Disneyland here. It's probably because I'm sitting down. I should stand up so I can see it higher. Okay. There's that one. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to do this standing up then. Okay. I do have more patterns that I was gonna put together on video. You might actually have seen that video first because I think I'm planning to put that video for before this one. I don't know. We'll see. I don't record my videos in order of when they get on the channel. Okay. It's another sheet of paper here. So this is pretty much how I plan to frame my paint gem ones too. You might have seen my other one. It's actually in this room, so it's like my houseplant edition one. So this is it's just the 4x6. This is a 4x6 photo album. So if you're in the US, the 4x6 inch photo album, you could probably get a 5x7 inch photo album too. It will be just a little bit bigger. It actually might be more easily to find the might be easier to find the 5x7 album. But this is the album that was at Dollar Tree, so I was like, hey, $1.25 plus tax. What does that end up being now? Add 12 cents. So, or 13 cents. Am I at, what's my tax rate at? There's that one. Watch, these photo albums are not going to be available at the Dollar Tree anymore. I do have, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So, I mean, I don't want to go to the Dollar Tree and just like buy them all. So I do try to leave some left there. And there's a couple other colors. Like there's this one with polka dots, and I think the other one I saw with the flowers. There's a couple other colors. But I'm trying not to be that person that takes like all of the supply of one thing. So I try to leave some in there. But yeah, I've been enjoying these. They take me about an hour, a little bit more sometimes, but it takes about an hour. I get to use up my spare drills, and then you're done after like that hour. Not one of those, okay, tomorrow again. So what I usually do when I do these is I would actually have all 4 of my boxes out of my spare drills, and it would just be in front of me. So I won't kit it up or anything. I just then and there just try to figure out what I have, and if I don't have enough of that one, I'll just use a substitute, and I think it's worked out. And after I did that, this one here, where I was relatively, I thought, successful in my own charting of these back stitches, might do that a little bit more, depending on how easy it will be. Yeah, it's too stiff, the cardstock. I use the lines to make sure I'm putting the label in at least straight. There. October. This one next. I'm thinking I should, yeah, I think I have this on the playlist for cross stitch conversions. So I'm trying to do more playlists just so that if you guys want to see certain videos, or at least for me, I could find them a little bit easier. Oh, wait, this one is portrait. Oh, wait, how am I going to do this one? Should I do that and still put it in that way? There's no space for me to, there's no space. There's no space for the label when it's this way. Wait, I probably could cut it and put it there. But I'm not going to be able to do it for everything. Okay, so hazards of the port landscape pictures. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I didn't think about this. Why didn't I think about this? I fail. space. Okay, it's just gonna have to be this way. Kind of don't like, you know what? What if I print the thing like that way, where it gets printed like up and down? Ooh, what if I just kind of cut it, and will it fit? See, I'm thinking too much. I'm gonna pause and remake my labels, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I did print out new labels on just like label paper. So they're going to be slightly different than the other labels, but it should work out, right? Make sure it fits. So it's going to be like that instead. Might just cut this with scissors. It's too small. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Starting to put like the wrong thing in there. But yeah, that's why I keep all my little pieces of label paper, because I'm like, I could use it in a future thing. Okay. So this one is the Belgium one. Okay. So now I should have space to put that label there, and it's in the right orientation for this. I'll just have to keep that in mind when I make the labels for my future ones, that the landscape ones in landscape orientation, I'm going to have to do the labels a little bit differently. So I pretty much, it's like I only have about like 3/4 of an inch on that side, so, or like an inch, so I tried to make it not longer than 3/4 of an inch. So hopefully nothing I have, none of my landscape ones are going to have really long names in there. Although I did already have the Brandenburg Gate was too long, so I did have to split up one of the words. center would be around here. No. There. And I like putting my landscape ones in this direction. I always wonder, like, when I'm doing work and I have something in landscape orientation, like, how do you put it in, you know? Like, I don't know. I always liked it this direction. Okay, next one. Seems like I did a whole bunch of landscape orientation ones in a row. Okay. So this one is the pyramid. And there, that, I think that works out really nicely there. See, this one I had to do the Brandenburg. I'm hoping that's where the syllable gets moved. Or that's where it gets split syllable-wise. I was thinking of also making that one a smaller size print, but I didn't want to. Because I would have had to print it a lot smaller. Because it's not like one letter I have to squeeze in. It's like several. So it actually took me a little longer than I thought it would to make the labels, because I was actually, my original thought was to make my words stacked, so I would just have it like one letter going up and down, but I didn't like how it looked, so I decided to just do it that way. But yeah, no, I was trying to be too fancy, and I was like, no, that's not gonna work. It looks uglier, actually, to have, yeah, it didn't look right to me to have the words stacked. So that's where, you know, you have like A, B, C, D. It just didn't look right. So yeah, my original thought didn't work out, so making the labels ended up taking me a little longer than I was hoping. This actually, my little album here is turning out nice. Okay, now there should be no more problems. Everything should be my already made labels. Because I think those were the only ones that were in the landscape orientation as opposed to portrait. Probably don't need to put so much tape. So I could go back to my other labels. So these are just the return address labels. I have, you know, I have some that I was been using to make my little DMC labels. No, this album's turning out nice. I think I like it. This one is actually much smaller than everything else. Nope, I didn't cut that one all the way for whatever reason. I wonder why this one is so tiny. It's tiny compared to the other ones. See, it's tiny. A pile of garbage. I was just trying to... There. Okay. So this one was on the transparency paper. Okay, that cut just as well. I'll just toss that all at the end. And the end of the video. Doesn't that look really awesome though in the back? That's the one nice thing about the transparency paper. It looks really awesome from the back. There's this one. So this is why I was not gonna fill it up, because see, look at how much this is already, and I still have to put 2 more. So that's why I wasn't gonna go try to put 24 in there. 12 is a nice size. Although I think my paint gem ones, I have 16, so I'm gonna probably have to stuff it in a little bit more. I can kind of see the grid there. Okay, let's see. Chicago, Illinois, and last one. This was my first one that I did. I'm wondering if they'll come up with a Seattle one or something. I did used to live in the San Francisco Bay Area, so... Oh wait, there's a drill here. Who did I lose? Which one lost the drill? I mean, I did replace this same color drill in one of the pictures, and I'm wondering if this is the one that fell off. So yeah, this might have been the one that fell off. Doesn't that look awesome? In the back of the transparency. Okay. Golden Gate Bridge. And last one in this album here. So yeah, it's nice and pretty stuffed now. So there you go. So I'm still trying to figure out what to put in this front here. I was thinking, I don't know, get the picture of all 12 of them and put them like little teeny tiny ones here. And I don't know what I was going to call this. World pictures? I don't know, cities? No, they're not really cities. Places? Places. World places. Paint Gem has a series called Around the World. Maybe I could just copy that. So yeah, here it is. Here's the Golden Gate Bridge. in San Francisco, California. I don't know where this is, but I'm guessing it's in Chicago, Illinois. You know, like somewhere in Chicago, Illinois. Here's some, it's supposed to be London. Santorini, Greece. Statue of Liberty in New York. There's Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Germany. Chichen Itza Pyramid in Mexico. My label's coming off a little bit there. Burgess, Belgium. Here's the Eiffel Tower. The Burj Al Arab Hotel, United Arab Emirates. I don't know where. I should have put in a city, but that's already a lot of words. There, Disneyland, I'm guessing in Anaheim, California, but I didn't want to put it in because I just don't feel like this had like any distinguishing characteristics other than, isn't there other Disneylands in other places? Amsterdam and the Netherlands. And that was the last one. All right, so let's leave it open to the first one here. So that's all I have for today. This was a much longer video than I thought it would be. And I am going to put together more of these. You actually might see that video before this video, depending on, because I'm going to put this to replace an unboxing video if I don't have any videos for that week. All right, so that's all I have for today. So thank you very much for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye.